Okay, here's a demonstration of some After Effects animation on a piece of artwork here, and I'm just going to start over. In this exercise, what I started with was a painting by Lisa Bryson here, and I just simply made a red solid on top of this painting. And I also have a duplicate of the painting with a mask around the head. And I'm going to start all over and show you how I made this, and then I'm going to continue on with this exercise. Okay, check this out. Let me drag this JPEG onto a new composition here. And I'm simply going to duplicate this layer with Command D. It's now been duplicated, and I'll hit return to just rename this layer head. Using the pen tool, I'll carefully mask out the head. I'm zooming in with the period key. You can zoom out with comma. Okay, I think I should have masked out the whole neck. So I'm going to hit the letter M and switch to none so I can see the pixels outside of the mask. And look at how I just changed the position of these mask points. Okay, the mask color might be hard to see. You can always change the mask color. Okay, and then of course, the mask type is currently set to none. Once I switch it back to add, it will isolate those areas. And of course, you got to remember that this layer is soloed. That's why I don't see the layer underneath. Okay. Now I'm going to hit Command Y, which is the keyboard shortcut to make a new solid. Just going to make it red. And now there's a red solid underneath the head that's been cut out. If you hit the letter T, you can see the opacity attribute, and then I can just lower the opacity a little bit. Lowering the opacity will help me to trace around this spherical helmet. So let me just rename this sphere. And here I'm just going to start tracing around this helmet. Okay, once you have this mask drawn around the red solid, I'll hit the letter M and I can see there's the mask. Maybe I'll rename it helmet mask. And then I'll just set a keyframe here. backwards, what I could do is just change the shape of this mask. So switch back to the pen tool, and sometimes it's useful to break these tangents. So if you hold down Option and click on a handle, you can break the handle. And that breaking the handle just means moving it independent of the other handle. Oops. Okay, if I spread these keyframes further apart, that just slows down the animation. And just wanted to do a demonstration of animating a mask in a different type of scenario. Okay, I hope that's helpful.